Hello everybody, this is Chronicles018, and this is going to be my thoughts and recap for Snow White with the Red Hair, episode 7. Like I said actually you'll see this earlier than the, redirect thing for the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood video that I had to take down, but, I would have gotten all this out sooner, but I got called into work, so I had to go into work, and I'm actually still wearing my work shirt. But yeah, I got called into work, so I wasn't able to get anything done until I got home. And after that, even then, I ate first because, well, I had been planning on having some of my tacos for dinner because last night I got a party pack of tacos, which is 12 tacos, and I had 2 last night. And then I had 3 today. So yeah, I got some left. And that's essentially all I ate, because I doctored up the tacos a bit. I put some beans on there, I put some extra cheese, some taco sauce, that's it. But anyway, yeah, this episode. Zen ends up running into Shirayuki, and he tells her that, yeah, Raj claims that we are engaged. And so yeah, don't be surprised if you hear it going around the castle. Essentially is what he tells her, because yeah, it's more likely going to spread like wildfire, because that's how gossip works, especially in something like that. So yeah, it's going to be quick. And it doesn't bother her, but she lets him know what his brother said to her before she left the room when they first met. Essentially it was like a warning, but yeah, essentially he hugs her when she tells him this. And Prince Raj is still at the castle at this point because they're not leaving till I think the next day. And he's aptly remembering the warning that Zen gave him, and he's trying to stay away from, essentially trying to avoid Shirayuki at all costs. And thus he has his bodyguard or whatever go and investigate each room to make sure she's not there. Because if she's there, he's probably gonna hightail it out of there, or give some excuse and hightail it out of there. Anyway, he's stressing out so much about this because you know, obviously he doesn't want to start a war with Clariness, because that'd be bad. It's stressing him out so much that he's getting a stomachache because of it. So his bodyguard goes to get him some medicine while he waits there. Cue Shirayuki walking in with a container with what appears to be some kind of medicine, and things are a little bit awkward, and Raj thinks that it's the medicine for him because he had asked his bodyguard to not mention it's for Prince Raj because he didn't want Shirayuki to know about it, and he's about to drink it, but she slaps it out of his hand and informs him that it was not for stomachache, it was a topical thing for flesh wounds, which could have been very ugly and disgusting. So yeah, essentially she ends up telling him to essentially man up and be a prince of my country that I would be proud of, or something like that. Something along those lines. And that really gets to him. Because, you know, no one's ever told him or talked to him that way, and also the fact that she's trying to encourage him at the same time to be a better ruler. And we also get some flashback on Jin's brother in this episode. And he appears to be very shrewd and manipulative, but at the same time a good person, because he wanted to have a castle on his 17th birthday on the border between 2 warring countries. And thus, the kings of each warring country were trying to curry favor with him by trying to send him gifts and money and stuff like that. And the messengers from the 2 countries were telling him that the kings were getting the money from the people, essentially stealing money from their people to fund this. And thus he ends up getting them dethroned, and at the same time put the 2 messengers in charge of the countries because he knows that they would do best for the country. So he is slightly manipulative, yet at the same time it's for a good purpose, or it was for a good cause at the same time. So yeah, he is a good ruler. It's just kind of rough around the edges, I guess you could call it. But he does care about his brother. He just wants him to not regret the decisions he makes in life. Which essentially I think is what he's trying to do with him and Shirayuki, because you don't want to end up liking somebody who's a commoner and then have that commoner take advantage of your position in one way or another and you regret it later. You know? Sorry. I felt like I got freaking acid reflux or something, because I think I do, because I think it's all the freaking taco sauce that I had in my food. I think it's trying to get to me. So yeah, I need to stop eating that stuff. Easier said than done. So yeah, I'm going to have to find some ways of changing my diet. Anyway, that is the main stuff that ends up happening in this episode. So yeah, Raj leaves after a while, and obviously avoids Shirayuki the rest of the day. And yeah, we'll get to see at some point how this goes for him. But I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, and I will see you all next time.